Hi, my name is Joel Olimpio. I'm the co-founder of the Focus Co. We're building an ecosystem of focus tools for neurodiversity. I have ADHD and symptoms of autism, which means I struggle daily with focus and distractions. My symptoms went under the radar for most of my life, forcing me to solve problems for myself. This involved constantly adapting to new challenges and environments, but it only worked for so long. When I started working, my systems and tools stopped working. So instead of looking at myself as the problem, I decided to treat the environment as the problem. How could I adapt a space that wasn't designed for my focus without needing to ask for special treatment or be secluded from the workplace? It turns out I wasn't the only one with the problem. I interviewed 100 neurodivergent adults from around the world about their workplace experiences. There was a common thread of the environment impacting their focus. From here, I designed a variety of solutions, one of them being Oasis, glasses that dim peripheral vision to enhance focus. The first prototype looked like this, but then I discovered liquid crystal technology, which was a breakthrough as it would allow the user to adjust the dimming to their needs. I finished university and the product won the James Dyson Award. People saw it on the news and started messaging me asking, where can I buy this? At the time, selling my invention was just an idea, but this motivated me to bring it further. I was offered a PhD with University of Dublin and Thomas Jefferson University as I identified a key gap in research between visual attention and neurodiversity. Now we're proving the efficacy of the product. The product had massive impact and we knew we had to commercialize it, so we started testing our business model. Neurodiversity is not just a trend, but it's becoming a way of living for an increasing number of people. This translates to a $2.4 billion market in the US, and because we're positioning Oasis as a general consumer tool targeting tech professionals, our market reach expands beyond this. To reach our market, we're pricing Oasis at an accessible but premium price point of $250, giving us a 70% gross margin on each unit before accessories. After the launch of Oasis, we're strategically planning a software accessory app that will help our customers build healthy work habits with a fun digital task tracking system boosted by an AI assistant. In just the last 3 months, we have grown our waitlist to 1,000 people. We have over 100 paid reservations, and just last week, we sent out 100 prototypes to customers in the US, UK, Europe, and Australia. The feedback has been very positive, with customers in a variety of environments experiencing increased focus, calmness while working, and more productive work sessions. We have also been testing our marketing and sales channels where we have a customer acquisition cost of $40 to $55, and we reduced our cost per lead to just $2.50. Our current sales channels are through meta advertising, organic founder-led social media content, and this summer, when we have pre-production prototypes, we'll be trialing a corporate expense program at Dyson, Microsoft, Google, and Philips. But then things got even better. Logitech reached out to us with a partnership proposal where they are helping us to develop the product with the aim of selling it through their online sales channel. These signs indicated that it was the right time for a product like Oasis. So I teamed up with the most talented people I know in marketing, AI, and R&D who all share the mission to make the world more focused for everyone. Vadim managed over 1 million in marketing funds as a manager in Berlin and founded his own marketing consultancy scaling brands across Europe. Tony works with Yale and Harvard as an AI researcher and previously worked at a Sequoia-backed startup in Dublin. Anand has worked for over 7 years in business development and now works at Cambridge Consultants, the world's leading R&D consultancy. Just before Christmas, we raised 120K with Enterprise Ireland being our lead investor, and now we're seeking an additional 80K to get us to production with 1,000 pre-orders by the end of summer this year. The product is currently being prototyped in Japan and will have functional prototypes by the end of April. We're going to use Kickstarter as a way to bring in pre-orders, and we will reinvest our profits to launch the product by early 2026 before raising a Series A. We invite you to join us on a mission to create a more inclusive and focused future with the Focus Co. Thank you.
Well, that was great. Very well done. Panelists.
You want to start, Michelle?
Sure, I can start. Joe, I thought that was very, very interesting. Just curious about the competitive landscape and where you see yourself sitting. I'm curious if you you're positioned somewhere between wearables and wellness. So are you creating a new category for yourself, or do you think that you're owning a unique niche within the existing categories?
We think we're creating a new niche within the existing categories. So we see ourselves quite similar to the likes of Loop earplugs, in terms of how they have created a tool that's also quite fashionable, and appeals to a very wide market of consumers. So we're kind of aiming to replicate their success in the market, and position our product in a similar way.
Awesome.
I guess my question is about style and fashion. So, I think, where something that's on your face has a kind of a special requirement that people have choice, I think, for how they look and how it's almost their identity. So do you have a way to proliferate the styles easily and effectively?
Yes, so we designed it so that the glasses themselves are customizable. So you can switch out the front of the frames magnetically for different designs, colors, and because we'll be using 3D printing technology, it actually means we can print designs on demand, allowing us as a smaller startup to achieve a lot of customizability for customers.
Great.
I love, at first I was like, oh, there's product, that's great. And then seeing the app where you're charging X number of dollars, we'll find out soon, having that sort of recurring revenue on top of the single, the single purchase. That's awesome. I think investors would be interested in this. So when I'm hearing, I think 80K or 200K, but with a product-based company, like a physical product, that seems very low to me. Things are going to get expensive. You're going to have other iterations. Have you thought about how can you defend that number? And have you thought about raising more potentially?
Yes, we've had a lot of thoughts about our funding journey and how we want that to go, and we want to scale quite strategically in order to deliver a high quality product and continue to deliver a high quality product, and assess the needs of our market as we go along, rather than scaling prematurely, and delivering, um, and basically accumulating the data we need in order to scale accordingly. So this round is all about getting in the data that we need, getting to that Kickstarter stage, taking in the pre-orders, and delivering that first batch of units. And once we have all that data on our logistics, the product, our customers, then we know exactly how we can scale fast and effectively.
Awesome. Thank you.